Yo, I'm working right now. Taking a break from it for a split second. I just finished like 5 things off the list. I'm gonna tell you how I 100% know my girl's being a slut right now. Not a slut like in the sense that she's guaranteed fucking somebody right now, but she's definitely like hanging out with another dude. I know this because we have a connection with our emotions between me and her, and what she does is like right when she makes the decision in her head that she's gonna go do this with this guy, like the opportunity came up, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna do this. For a split second, or while she's deciding, she might be a little bit moody. She might be acting like she might act like pushing me away. She finds reasons to rationalize why she wants to go do that, right? So she starts thinking about all the bad things about me, right? Like, he doesn't really want me. He doesn't want to live with me. He wants to live by himself. He told me this. He wants to fuck other girls. So thinks about all this stuff, and then she gets like negative towards me, and I'll feel that for a second, right? And then right after that, following that, first of all, I'm just back working again. The next thing I feel, literally, the next thing I feel is she's nervous. Now, she would rationalize that like, oh, I was nervous because I was about to go do this other thing and I was leaving and I knew you thought I was gonna be a slut. Like I knew you thought I was gonna go out and do the shady shit. So I was nervous how you would react. Now, you see the plausible deniability there. How could I say no? That's not it. I already know. Da 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 da. Like, how would I be able to put that piece together? Exactly. Girls are fucking master manipulators. They can hide behind the plausible deniability and they set all these little things up, right? And they do this naturally, guys. They do this naturally. They will always have a perfect explanation for everything. And when they lose and they don't, they just cry. They just fucking get emotional. They just literally they just like start freaking out. That's their like final thing. You know what I'm saying? That's their trump card. But so yeah, no, I feel that right. I felt that right, and then so I just started working. I was ignoring her. I didn't give her any eye contact, and then she comes over, starts like tapping me, poking me and shit, just trying to figure out like what's going on with me. She goes, "Oh, you're in a bad mood now." Da 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 da. And then no, before that happened, she walked in, and I was already feeling the thing. And then I was like, she was behind me, walking up to me, and I was like, "I feel you." That's what I said. And then she was like, I'm going driving, Postmates. I'm gonna go driving. That's what she said, right? Because she knew that I felt that she was about to leave, or whatever I felt from her. Now, I know she's not gonna go drive fucking Postmates because if she was planning to drive Postmates, she would have mentioned that the day before because it's not something you have to really like come up with in the minute. That's number one. That's probable, right? Number two, uh, she like if it just came up to her mind, it would have been like a I might go or a this, and then also when I was acting cold to her, she would have been like real. She would have put like pressed it like really I can't even go drive. Da 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 da. She would have made it like into a thing. If she was really driving, she would have felt wronged by my coldness. Does that make sense? She would. That was my test right there. That's how I figure out what like read between the lines with girls because um, I'm very connected to my emotions. So she would have felt wronged that I was cold to her just going out and driving. So she would have made at least a comment. No, she was completely quiet, kissing me on the cheek, trying to like get me to open up, but she didn't push it, and she didn't make a big deal of it because she knew that I might dig more if I did that, or if she did that. If she dug more, I would dig more, and she didn't want me to dig more. Do you see what I'm saying? Because she knows she might get cornered into telling the truth. But I don't personally care what she's doing. I know she's probably just, hanging out with, going on a date with some dude or whatever, right? I literally don't care. Like, I care 0%, right? The only reason why I acted cold for a second working on my shit is because, like, I was like, in that moment, I was like, you're dead to me. if you're not doing if you're doing something currently that's just for yourself, I can see how that might benefit me in the future. But at the moment, if there's any chance of it negatively affecting me, of the emotions, whatever, I immediately cut that person off mentally and emotionally. They're dead to me. I'm on my purpose. I go cold. I go 100% cold. And she knows this. She knows it's about me. She knows I do this. And so then we just chill right there. And then, I'm working here and I feel her in my chest. I feel something going on, right? Now I don't. At this moment, I don't at all. So everything's probably like chilled out. You know what I'm saying? Like she probably felt a little bit nervous when she met up with the dude, and I feel that in my chest. You see what I'm saying? And then everything's good, and now they're just being chill, whatever. They went on a date. They're in public. They're not alone together. There's no tension going on, whatever. Then she's probably chill. You see what I'm saying? Now I can't prove any of this, so I don't even usually think about it at all. But I'm just gonna let you guys know. This is from my experience. This is how it goes when you're in a relationship, but you're red pill aware or just aware in general. So after this video, I'm making a few videos. I made a few videos today so far. After this video gets uploaded, I'm getting straight back to work, straight back on my purpose. And I'm kind of grateful that she's not here, to be honest. Like, because now I can just go full on without any disruptions. Because sometimes she'll be like, hey, look at this, and I'll be like, I can't look right now, I'm working. She's like, you literally can't even turn your head. And I'm like, no, I can't set the precedent that I have to turn my head every time you want my attention. And she doesn't like that. And she goes, no, but I can see where you're coming from. Yeah, because I have a valid point. Because, guys, I'm about me. At the end of the day, I've been single my whole life. I've been alone my whole life. I've been shut down, and I've been, cut off from everybody. I've been the outcast my whole life. You see what I'm saying? I've been rejected my whole life, guys. It doesn't bother me anymore. I'm so thick-skinned, I don't care. And that's what makes me dangerous now, because I don't care. I'm slightly sociopathic in the sense that I can cut people off instantly without any feelings. Doesn't matter what we've been through, I don't care. So I'm completely cold in that sense. And that's when people can look at me and say, like, I'm evil now and stuff and all this bullshit, right? That's cool. To some people, I might be evil. But here's the thing, guys. At the end of the day, in life, it doesn't matter if you're evil or good or both. What matters is, are you taking action? Are you getting shit done? Are you not playing the victim? Are you winning? Are you actually, doing something in the world? Because I believe that Hitler might be a king in hell and Jesus might be a king in heaven. Regardless, they're both kings. Regardless, they're I guarantee you they're both being rewarded. You guys think that, oh, if you're evil, dude, evil has just enough place in this world as good. And this is something they talk about in the Satanic Bible too, to rationalize why they're evil, right? They say that, like, oh, it's the balancing it, but it's true. It's the evil makes the good guy have the ability to have courage, to stand up, to strength. It keeps the world going. The dichotomy. So it's not about being good or evil. It's about taking action and not playing the victim card. Um, and yeah, so I just wanted to, conclude this video with that. But I just want to let you guys know the key here is to use every single thing to grow. Don't give anything more of your energy and your time than it deserves. You understand? What deserves your time and your energy is your motherfucking purpose, and get on that shit and go hard and take action for results, not just to stroke your ego. Bye.